Hello everyone, welcome to public administration session. In this particular session, basically I'll be dealing with some of the basic aspects related to the public administration. Like first of all, when we start thinking of taking an optional, then we used to search like what is this subject all about. So first of all, here I have mentioned the very, the natural question, the very genuine question which comes to a student's mind, that is, what is public administration, right? So before opting for this public administration in your as your optional, we need to understand what is this public administration all about, right? So regarding that, in order to public administration or in order to understand any optional subject, we should understand the meaning, scope and nature of that subject. So on the similar lines, we are having the meaning, scope and nature of public administration. We will understand what is the meaning, scope and nature of this subject. Then accordingly you can decide whether this subject is suiting your personality, suiting you to opt public administration as the optional, right? So have a look at this. The meaning, okay, as we know, as we are looking here, that public administration, it is comprising of two words, right? The public and the administration, right? It is comprising of two words, the public and administration. So here the term public means the government, okay? Here the public means the government, and the term administration, which has been derived from the Latin word administer, okay? Administration has been derived from the Latin word administration, right? What is the meaning of this administer in Latin? To serve the people, to serve, to direct, to control, to care for or to look after the people, right? The public means the government and the administration means to look after, to care for or to control or to direct, right? So now if we are clubbing these two words, that is public and the administration, then certainly the answer will be coming here, right? That government, okay, government to look after the people, look after the people, government to look after the people. That means from this very basic understanding, from the very literal meaning of the two words, the idea is coming, what is this public administration all about? So public administration is about looking after the people, that the authority and the government, what they will be doing, to serve the people. Public administration is about that, okay? So now all the people who are thinking of opting this optional paper for their, the mains examination, okay, they need to match their interest, whether they are having, the similar kind of views or not, right? So we will understand what is this public administration, right? So public administration is implementation of government policies and also an academic discipline that studies the implementation and prepares the civil servants for working in the public services. You just, if you are not looking into any aspect, but you are just focusing on this aspect, I am only highlighting that part so that it will be making you more clear. This one, that is public administration is about, here we have seen that it is about the implementation of the programs, right? And here we have mentioned that it prepares the civil servant for working in the public service. That means the preparation that you are doing, the civil services preparation, it is actually preparing you, actually you are going into, or we can say you are going to work for the people, or you are going to become the part of Indian bureaucracy, okay, where you will be called as the civil servants, और civil servant का काम क्या होता है? To serve the people, right? So this public administration is one subject which will be guiding you, which will be teaching you how to serve the people, how to walk as the civil servant. So this is the subject which will be making you as the civil servant, right? So I hope it is making clear idea about the public administration. So now there are various views regarding what is public administration. What is the definition of public administration? There are various views. Here you can see the father of public administration, that is Woodrow Wilson. Okay, so Woodrow Wilson has mentioned that public administration is about, public administration क्या है according to Woodrow Wilson? It is the detailed and systematic execution of public law. It is the detailed and systematic execution of public law. That means if the government of India has come up with the Agnipati scheme, okay, so what is the role of public administration in this? Role of public administration is to implement this policy in a very effective, in a very efficient manner, right? So this is according to Woodrow Wilson, public administration is detailed and systematic execution of public law. जो भी public law बनाए गए हैं उनको detailed और systematic way में implement करना is the work of public administration. And further, every particular application of law is public administration. That means जो भी आप कर रहे हो, whatever you are doing in order to application of law, being the IAS officer or the IPS officer or any public authority, you are doing a work of this application of law, everything will be coming under the public administration. So this is what the meaning of public administration is, right? So now we will be revisiting this again to summarize this meaning of public administration. So we mentioned that it is comprising of two words, that is public and administration. Public here means the government, and administration means to look after, to care for the people. Okay, so public administration is to looking after the people, right, or to serve the people. Okay, and we have also seen the definition given by the Woodrow Wilson, that he is saying any implementation or execution of public law is called it public administration, right? And various other definitions have been added, and there is controversy also regarding the public administration. So in our classes we will be having a detailed discussion about what is the public administration, but obviously the things will be going on these lines, right? Now we will be talking about the scope of public administration. Okay, scope of public administration. In order to understand the nature of this subject in a better way, we need to understand this. So scope is that public administration is an evolving applied social science. It is still in the process of evolution, right? सबसे पहले तो we should have clear idea in the beginning that scope के अंदर हमें पढ़ना क्या होता है. So meaning of scope here would be that public administration को हम कहाँ apply करेंगे, where it will be used, right? So as the society is growing, as we are growing, we are living in the era of we can say the digitalization. We are living in the era of where the issue of climate change is prevailing, right? We are living in the era where the COVID-19 kind of problems are emerging, right? So the public administration is one definition. क्या थी? We understood that public administration is about looking after the people. That means if people will be facing the COVID-19 issues, तो public administration को वहाँ पे भी help करनी होगी, right? I mean to say that any kind of issues that will be emerging in the society, public administration should look after that also. Okay. Now can we talk about this scope? So certainly we can say the public administration scope is not having any boundary. क्योंकि public administration is existing at the individual level, at the family level, at the society level, and at all level, national level, state level, everywhere it is existing. Because इसका scope we cannot limit. Everywhere you can apply, everywhere you can apply different ways to serve the people. You can apply different techniques to serve the people, right? So by this logic we can say द स्कोप ऑफ पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज वेरी ब्रॉड. इसको कहीं पे भी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, राइट? कहीं पे भी वी कैन अप्लाई दिस पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. सो हेंस द स्कोप ऑफ पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज नॉट कंप्लीटली क्लियर एंड रियलाइज्ड. हमें इसके बारे में नहीं पता. वी कैन नॉट सर्टेनली से कि पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज अबाउट मैनेजिंग दिस क्लास in a effective manner. No, public administration is also uplifting people from the poverty, helping them, providing them free food and ration, right? So public administration can be applied everywhere. This is having huge scope. Okay, अब आप यहाँ पे देखो that it is obviously however public administration is an activity done by the human beings for the human beings living in the society. Okay, but yes, definitely ऐसा भी नहीं कि it will be related to each and everything in this universe. ऐसा नहीं है. It is certainly it is a activity which is being performed by the human being for the human being. So उससे related ही scope होगा. This should be very very clear, right? And it is making sense also, right? And then as in the case of definition, there is also an argument over the scope of public administration between the traditional and the modern views of the followers, right? सो इसमें क्या होगा? वी आर हैविंग व्यूज कि इसका स्कोप क्या है. व्हाट इज द स्कोप ऑफ पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, अप टू व्हाट एक्सटेंट, इसके अंदर क्या क्या आएगा, राइट? सो वी आर हैविंग टू व्यूज बेसिकली हियर, द ट्रेडिशनल व्यूज एंड द मॉडर्न व्यूज, राइट? सो ट्रेडिशनल व्यूज में रिस्ट्रिक्टेड द स्कोप ऑफ पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन टू द एग्जीक्यूटिव ब्रांच ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट ओनली. ओके, इन दिस पर्टिकुलर ट्रेडिशनल व्यू, and this is also called as the narrow view. According to the narrow view, public administration is only dealing with the executive part of the government. It is dealing with the executive domain of the government, right? And the name suggests this is narrow view. Okay, and the traditional view, उन traditional thinkers को लगता है like it is only about the implementation, it is only about the executive part, right? But certainly you will get to know that modern view is also there, and this is also called the broad view. Okay, according to this, extended the scope of public administration to all three branches of government. What are all those three branches? So यहाँ पे सिर्फ था हमारे पास E, that is executive, and we have the three organs of any state, that is E, then we have the L, that is legislature, and then we have the J, that is judiciary. Okay, so according to the modern view, according to the broader view, public administration is not only about the executive branch, but it is also about the legislature, and it is also about the judiciary. Why? Because if a particular law has, or a particular decision has been taken by the executive, right? That decision may not always be having that merit जो होनी चाहिए, वो issue हो सकता है, right? So executive, it is not necessary that executive will be doing all good. So many a times judiciary need to come into picture, और judiciary आती भी है. We have seen, for example, when the pollution issue was existing in case of Delhi, so judiciary came and judiciary banned the 10-year-old diesel vehicle from this Delhi. Okay, although that was example of judicial overreach, but judiciary आ रही है, right? And judiciary is playing that role. So definitely we can say that अगर हमें administration अच्छा करना है, so it is not only about the executive, it is also about the judiciary, it is also about the legislature. Legislature कैसा law बनाएगा, that is also something related to public administration. I hope this is very very clear now. So scope के बारे में अगर हम बात करें, so what we can conclude here is कि scope is very wide, and scope is very scope is ever evolving, we can say it is ever evolving. आज हमारे पास COVID-19 आया है, कल को कोई और प्रॉब्लम आएगी, उसको कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे, दैट विल ऑल्सो बी कमिंग अंडर द पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. ठीक है, सो स्कोप इज वेरी वाइड. अब यहाँ पे ऑन द सिमिलर लाइन्स वी हैव द स्कॉलर्स लाइक लूथर गुलिक. ओके, लूथर गुलिक वी हैव who has given the elements of administration as an activity in the acronym that's called as POSCO. Okay, so Luther Gulick ने क्या किया, कंसीडरिंग पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन एज द एक्टिविटी ही हैज़ गिवन द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ पॉट्सकॉप। उसने बोला पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इज अबाउट पॉट्सकॉप। पॉट्सकॉप का मीनिंग क्या है? प्लानिंग, हाउ यू आर प्लानिंग द थिंग्स, हाउ यू आर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग द थिंग्स, स्टाफिंग, डायरेक्टिंग, coordinating, reporting and budgeting. So according to Luther Gulick, public administration is about POTSCOP, about this, how you are managing your staff, how you are planning the things, okay, and all these things. So there is, you know, different perspective, different aspect regarding this. So the scope of public administration as an activity, wider or narrower, depends upon the state activities. Okay, so the nature of public administration, the scope of public administration, I mean to say, you know, will be depending upon the kind of activities that state is taking up, right? So I hope you have understood the meaning, what is the meaning of public administration, why we are dealing public administration as a discipline, और आपको अब ये भी समझ में आ रहा होगा like why this public administration has been, you know, placed as an optional subject in the UPSC Civil Services examination, right? Anyways, we will be looking into the nature of public administration now. Okay, so this is again the other aspect, वही वाली similar lines, that in order to understand a particular subject we need to understand इसका nature क्या है, right? So we'll see. So regarding this we are having the two views, one is the integral view and other is the managerial view, right? So according to this integral view, integral क्या बोलता है? Administration is the sum total of manual, the clerical, okay, the technical and managerial, which are undertaken to realize the objective. According to this integral view, public administration is about manual view, manual work, the clerical, the technical, the managerial. That means in a particular organization you will be having people who will be doing the manual work, okay, the cleaning and all. You will be having the, you know, the people who will be doing the clerical work, right? उसके बाद you will be having the technical and this managerial work also. So public administration is about all these things according to the integral view. It is about the manual work, it is about the clerical, technical and managerial, right, which are undertaken to realize the objective. यहाँ पे for example a particular educational institute is there. What is the objective of that institute? Obviously to, you know, give better education to the student, right? So in order to realize that objective, the providing better education to the student, we need to, you know, work from all the aspect, like the manual work will be required, the clerical work will be required, and the technical work and the managerial, everything will be required and everything is very much essential. So this is, you know, called as the integral view of public administration. Then you further here you can see that this view believes that public administration comprises all types of operations, as we have seen above, undertaken by all processes ranging from the lowest to the highest order to implement public policy, okay, from the very lower level job to the top level job, everyone's work will be coming under the definition of public administration, right? All those people who are contributing in realizing that objective, right? So everything will be coming under that, okay. अब हमारे पास, you know, we have some scholars also. So supporters of this view are the Woodrow Wilson, the Marshall DeMock, and we have John Fifner, then L.D. White. So all these people are the supporters of integral view, right? Now we have the next, that is managerial view, okay. So managerial view says that administration comprises the work of only those people who are engaged in performing managerial functions in an organization, okay. This is other view. The integral view क्या बोल रहा था? Integral view was saying that if a particular office boy is also working, so that work is also part of public administration. वो भी contribute कर रहा है in order to, you know, realize your objective. and the clerical staff, that person is also contributing. But this managerial view is saying that public administration will be dealing with only those people who are part of management, those who are, you know, at the decision making level, right? Those who are dealing with the decision making or the higher level post, we can say. So if we take the managerial view, public administration focuses principally on planning, organizing, directing, controlling and coordinating, right? उन सबसे डील करेगा, and the manager believes the getting things done, right? So this is important to note कि managerial view believes in the getting things done, not in doing the things. Managers will not be doing the job, but they will be ensuring that, you know, लोग काम time पे कर रहे हैं, people are doing the work timely and precisely, right? And we are having the Luther Gulick, Henry Fayol, Robert Dahl and Herbert Simon as the, you know, supporters of managerial view, right? So this is about the meaning, scope and nature of public administration. Now finally we will be looking into other aspect related to this nature only. Okay, what is the nature? So उसमें एक question I have added, that is public administration a science or art? Public administration क्या है? Whether it is a science or it is an art, right? And you know, in my previous video I mentioned that most of the time when we start studying this public administration, so most of the time जो हमारा, I mean to say in comparison to other units, the largest time limit will be there for the first unit, that is introduction to public administration. Why? Because public administration में, as it has evolved from this political science, so there are so many controversies कि why there is a need for separate discipline, और ये science है, or what is this, whether this is art or science. So there are so many controversies, so we need to cover all the aspects. So in our classes we will be dealing with all these views in a very elaborative manner. We will understand what a particular scholar is, you know, saying about a particular view, right? So abhi we will be looking into whether public administration is science or the art. ठीक है? So यहाँ पे क्या mention है that at the first glance it seems easier to accept public administration as an art. ठीक है? At the first glance अगर हम देखते हैं तो it is looking like the humanity subject और हमें art की तरह दिखता है, right? Why? Because you know it is just the administration of government affairs, and for most part it does not follow the laws of science, like the absence of normative value, the predictability of behavior and universal application, right? So public administration is only dealing with the affairs of the government. So we can say from this particular information that public administration is an art. But here you can see, but there are many authors who forcefully, you know, defend it and argue that public administration is an area of, you know, indeed science, that it is part of science, and the reason also we have mentioned ki why we are saying that. Okay, so here you can see that the earliest of them was the Lawrence von Stein in 1855, जिसने बोला, you know, who said public administration is an integral science and viewing it as just the administrative laws was a restrictive definition. Public administration is science. Finally, we will be concluding with this remark. What this person Lawrence von Stein in 1855 he mentioned that if we are saying that public administration is only about implementing the government laws or the administrative laws, then that is something restricted. But it is part of science. Public administration is not art, but it is science. What reason he gave? He gave the reason that, you know, public administration is science because every time when the new complexities are being added into the society, the public administration tries to evolve the new ways of serving the people, right? वो नए मेथड की तलाश करते हैं कि राइट ओके दीज मैनेजरियल प्रिंसिपल्स आर देयर बट दे आर इनसफिशिएंट, तो अब कुछ और तरीके ढूंढते हैं टू सर्व द पीपल, राइट? So, and when we will be dealing with this public administration in our classes, okay, so we will understand ki what the the ways it used to search, or कौन से तरीके we are searching in case of public administration to serve the people. So this is all for this particular lecture. We will be meeting soon in our next video. Thank you.